Pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up, the Meteor. And up against him in this one, it's... Up first,
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
so much hype. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. The straight right just misses. Misses with that uppercut. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Punch caught him clean. You'd like to see more jabs. That left hook is blocked. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Focus on what you do. Round. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up.
Just get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
Win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Just doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
By the way, think about the defense on the...
Listen, the fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Jab misses. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
He missed with that jab. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think, right, concentrate.
These two fighters are made for one another. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down.
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Couldn't land that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fighters like that and you punched them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Do you believe this? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance without a doubt.
Here we go to the fourth round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can't find a home with that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missed him with that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't...
Time for the 5th round. And Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice stop, but that won't score. So much for boxing. This is a fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Looking to land the hook. There's a counter shot. Oh, Bevo now, stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? Dimitri Bevo just got knocked down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
You're thinking, you're smart.
Let's start the 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Unlucky to miss with that jab. That hook was off target. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Would you take him out? He's too tired.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
That's looking nice.
Here comes round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Catch and shoot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And that left hook doesn't find its target. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that. There's the bell to start round 8. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
A perfect counter shot. That left hook missed. The straight right just misses. Good counter punch. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Well done with that counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.